This video is on bending glass. And it's going to be fairly short because there's not a whole lot of ways to bend glass. The first method is just simply letting gravity do its thing. In this case, I've made kind of a leaf-like thing, and I want to bend it over so it looks more natural, so I'm just going to heat it up and let gravity do the work. And I'll get a nice natural curve just like in real life. Now, other than that, let's just talk just a minute about putting big curves into larger glass. And this really doesn't apply to things like loops on pendants or ornaments, that type of thing. That's pretty small. It really doesn't matter. But when you take a piece of glass and bend it, you're constricting in the center and you're stretching on the outside edge. And when you have a large gather, that'll cause stretch marks, can cause stretch marks in the bottom part. The stretch marks are hard to remove, and if you have usually you'll mess up the piece trying to get them out if it's not a real heavy piece. So the way you minimize that is you bend upward. Okay? This is bad, this is good. So now let's take a piece of rod. And in this case, I want to put a bend in the rod, but I don't want to change the diameter, so I'm not going to be pulling or applying any forces to this other than just bending it. And I'm going to start out with a soft flame, because I don't want to overheat it. I don't want it too hot, just hot enough to make the bend, and I'll rotate it, evenly heat it until I feel it softening, and I'll bring it out of the flame, bend it up. Like I said, I want a pretty soft flame, but I don't want to overheat this. And I'll heat about, I don't know, 2 inches maybe. It's a nice smooth bend. Diameter didn't change. Now let's do something with a larger gather. Heat this up pretty good now. And this might be like the tail of a fish that you want to flip up, or the neck of an animal, or the handle for a cup or a vase. And this time I am going to get the glass hot. I want it good and hot to minimize stretch marks, make it nice and pliable. And I think what I'll do here is I'll make an S curve. And I'll pull it out a little bit, draw it as I do the curves. Okay, so here's the first one. Bend up. I'll let that cool. Flip it over. Bend up. Flip it over. Bend up, flip it over, bend up. Now I can just keep going as long as I want to. But the main thing to remember is to bend up. And that's really about it for bending glass. And the next video I make will be on welding or fusing glass, and I'll probably have that out here in the next day or so. So thanks for watching.